Welcome to Sports Talk here on WYLN, your weekly source for Hazleton Area High School football. And it's brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network. I'm your host, Marty Burns, and I'll be joined as always by the head football coach at Hazleton Area High School, Mike Brennan. This week we'll have a very special guest from the Cougar football team. We look back at a tough overtime loss to Scranton and a look ahead to the regular season home finale against Wallenpaupack. That's all this week on Sports Talk.
Sports Talk is presented in cooperation with Lehigh Valley Health Network, Hazleton.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
Chris and Ashley are working on a new Pocono Mountains magazine.
I hear they have a lot of stuff to pull together.
You know, we need a magazine.
Like a map?
Exactly.
Somewhere that shows all the great restaurants, date nights, girls' weekends, skiing, water parks, and maybe spas?
Exactly.
I have no idea where that could be.
Why not get your own copy of Pocono Mountains magazine at PoconoMountains.com.
This is your home, your car, and you want to give them the protection they deserve with home and auto insurance.
In Hazleton, talk to State Farm agent Pete Keselica.
The Falvella Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. BLB Auto Sales, a division of Barbush Automotive. BLB has deals that can't be beat. They carry trucks, vans, SUVs, sedans, and sports cars, and all at the lowest prices. Barbush Automotive can handle all vehicle repairs since they do it all. Check out their specials: oil change and filter, just $19.95. Alignment, $49.95. Professional and good people. Call 570-454-7571.
Welcome back to Sports Talk, your weekly source for Hazleton Area High School football here on WYLN. It's brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network. I'm your host, Marty Burns, joined as always by the head football coach at Hazleton Area High School, Mike Brennan. And Coach, coming off a tough overtime loss to Scranton at home. Sometimes I think these overtime losses are tougher than the blowouts. And I thought it was one of the best games I saw your team play all year. It featured on offense a 95-yard scoring drive, which I thought was one of your most impressive drives of the year. And you're seeing contributions up and down the line. And a young man like Matt Bookman, I know you told me that you couldn't wait to get him on the field, and you're really seeing his contributions even in that short period of time that he's been back.
Yeah, a lot of good, Marty, no question about it. Like Steve Stallone, I think, summed it up on Sunday morning. You know, we did everything but win the game. A lot of good individual performances. It was nice to see Matt Bookman with one game under his belt, stretch his legs out a little bit. We think he's got tremendous potential down the road. But a lot of good performances from a lot of our guys across the board. Defensively, we made them work for everything they had. But at the end of the day, we have to, make a few more plays and make a few less mistakes. That seems to be the continuing continuing storyline. And but I think our kids will do that, and we know we're running out of time. Yeah. But we have a home game this Friday night, senior night, and our kids will be ready to go. We'll be excited for it.
Okay, and we talked about a lot of contributions. We got a lot of highlights to get through, so we'll get started right off the bat with a young man that we just talked about, Matt Bookman, with a nice run.
Yeah, a little toss to the edge. Haven't run a bunch of tosses this year, but it's a good acceleration. He has good natural power, wins a lot of the one-on-one battles, and that's a good positive run. Lifted his knees up, and he breaks arm tackles, got a lot of natural strength.
Seth Hunsinger with a nice play.
Seth's been improving, every week getting better and better. Dante Mattarella, Richie Santos also in there, but great penetration. Great defensive play by Seth Hunsinger, only a junior.
And among the defensive line, Richie Santos comes through for the play.
Yeah, Richie's, really shined the last few weeks. We need a bunch out of him Friday night, but it's a great job by Richie getting there, Bryce Reed's there as well, another senior, and good pressure on the quarterback.
Combo here by Bryce Reed and Max Barrett.
Great job. Two perimeter guys on the edge. Got to be huge again this week versus Paul Pack. Two guys who almost mirror image of one another, very quick off the edge.
And another toss to Bookman.
Nice job. Nice explosion by Matt Bookman again. He gets himself through the hole with power, and he takes chunk. He's a long strider and takes up a lot of yards.
And here a pass to Matt Fisher.
Great job, Kellen, getting the ball out quickly and getting the ball in the perfect position for Fish. Great job of Matt Fisher catching the ball and getting north quickly.
And once again, another toss to Bookman.
Great outside toss again on the edge. Max Barrett we used a little bit more on offense this week, and in the absence of Bryce Torstrup, and did a nice job giving us the edge, and a nice explosion again by Bookman.
And one more run by Matt.
Yep, great spin. Worked his way down deep. Good pad level and good power again displayed by Matt Bookman.
And here a nice team defense.
Yeah, we try to, 11 guys to the ball is the motto, and you see Kevin Molesky, you see Max Barrett, you see James Bugdy, you see Seth Hunsinger, all around the football. Bryce Reed's there as well.
And here White did this a lot, throwing the ball up, and Bookman comes up with the interception.
Yeah, good pressure by Max Barrett, puts the ball up in the air, and he's a ball hawk in the secondary. To be able to go up and get that football, huge takeaway. 2 varsity games for Matt Bookman, 2 interceptions.
And we go back to the offense and another pass to Matt Fisher.
Lance Johnson doing a good job protecting the edge, moving out to the edge. That's a nice job. Nice delivery. Nice job by Matt Fisher, as always, catching the football with his hands, and then he becomes a running back after the catch.
And here we see a stop here defensively by Bryce Reed.
Yeah, nice patience by Bryce. We asked him a few weeks to slow the game down a little bit, play a little flatter, a little more patient, and that was as good a job as he possibly could have done containing the edge.
And here, Bugda and Mattarella.
Yeah, those two juniors have really gotten, Dante Mattarella's come out of nowhere early in the season to be one of our best football players on the defensive side. James Bugda's been steady to excellent on the offensive defensive line throughout the season.
Big play by Bookman at the end of the half.
Nice job. That's huge. That was a big negative play. He's a great sound tackler in space.
We talked about the 95-yard drive. Here's where it starts with a run by Kevin Molesky.
Good job by Beeve. Beeve does a great job. Jason Beaver there running on the cutback play, and Kevin gets his pad level low and gets north and south.
And here a pass to Matt Bookman.
Yeah, nice. Kellen Warner's getting a lot smoother. If you notice that, how much more confidence, how much more upright he is, how well his feet move, his eyes are downfield, and found Matt Bookman for a huge completion on 3rd down.
And here he does it with his legs, does Kellen Warner.
Yeah, nice job there. Makes somebody miss, gets north and south, and good to have him back this week. Obviously helped us, and we expect better things out of him every single week.
And here a big pass to Kevin Molesky.
Good fake of Lance Johnson. Great job getting the ball out to Kevin. Kevin got his legs there, and was a big positive gain. He's a big target. Catches the ball exceptionally well, as you'll see again later on.
And here we get a touchdown from Matthew Casadas, and got some help from his friends.
Yeah, nice work by Lance Johnson. A nice exchange with Matt Casadas, and just a great effort. Guys are blocking outfield, but that's a 140-pound freshman that just didn't give up. I see Leo Kelly driving his legs, James Bugda's driving his legs, among other guys, and we get him in the end zone, and that's a great job. But what a tremendous individual effort by freshman Matthew Casadas.
And here another show of great team defense.
James Bugda penetrating, flushes them. Daffrey Mercedes chasing as well, and ultimately Max Barrett, Matt Bookman, Kevin Molesky, and Daffrey Mercedes, who won initial pressures, get the quarterback on the ground.
And what a great read here by Mattarella.
Yeah, great job, great sound tackle. He tackles low, his head's up. You know, he brings his lower half with him. And again, can't tell you how impressed I've been with Dante Mattarella throughout the course of the season.
And another pass breakup by Matt Fisher.
Yeah, you know, one steady, he's steady all the time for us, Matt Fisher. He's one of the most reliable guys on our program. That's an outstanding defensive play.
And then a bad snap on the punt, and your team brings him down.
Yeah, Johan Robles, a junior, chasing there. Gavin Guza, a guy you're going to hear a lot about next year in 2020 for us. He's developing his body, working extremely hard, very bright young man. Is there as well to give us some pressure and put the ball carrier in the ground.
And a nice run on the option by Matt Bookman.
Yeah, Kellen runs the option well. You know, we got to get the ball to the edge a little bit. Good hustle out there. Nice block by Matt Fisher. Battling downfield. Seth Hunsinger's battling downfield. James Bugda, Jason Beaver, Nicky Damiano's in. Glad to have him back. He got a lot more snaps for us this week and was healthy, really truly healthy for the first time in quite a while, Nick Damiano.
A nice shuffle pass here to Kevin Molesky.
Yeah, it was 4th and 8, and he only got 7, which was disappointing, you know, but it was a well-designed, well-executed play with Kellen Warner and Kevin Molesky.
Here's Hunsinger again.
Yeah, Seth's figuring it out on the defensive side of the ball. He's really playing really well for us right now.
Big turnover here, a strip by Kevin Molesky and Bugda with the recovery.
Yeah, you know, great job Kevin getting in there, finding the nose of that football, pulling out, and there's James Bugda. He's been around the football all year for us. What a huge turnover, a huge fumble recovery for us.
And what that leads to is the touchdown here by Kevin Molesky.
Yeah, Kellen gets on the edge. Lance Johnson battle, one of the unsung heroes of our team. Great block by Lance Johnson there. You know, quietly does his job all the time, gets the ball in the back of the end zone to Kevin Molesky, and an outstanding individual effort and catch by Kevin.
And a combo stop here defensively by Fisher and Barrett.
Yeah, you know, kickoffs, placing the football. Everybody's got a guy who can return a kick, so it's a nice, you know, Christian Price is down there, but Matt Fisher, tremendous open field tackle. You know, sophomore Mitchell Masson's down there as well. Freshman Ryan Matthews is down there as well, and Max Barrett's been around the ball all year for us.
Another pass breakup here. We have Mattarella and Fisher.
Yeah, that's called a hold when your defensive line is running free and somebody grabs the back of their shirt when Seth was rushing, but Matt Fisher and, you know, around the football as always.
Matthew Casadas with a pass breakup.
Nice job separating the receiver from the ball, using his hands, bringing his legs, and, you know, we seem to be improving in the back half of our defense every single week.
Another nice stop here by Max Barrett.
Yeah, great job by Max. I mean, it's stretching out. That's a big-time football play. You know, stretching out all the way to the boundary, and he continues to impress on a weekly basis.
Here, Bryce Reed forced the incompletion.
Nice pressure by Bryce, running through the quarterback, forcing the throw before he was ready, and obviously forcing an incomplete pass.
And here, the big interception at the end of regulation.
Yeah, this was huge. You know, that's just a heads-up alert play by Kevin Molesky. Showed tremendous athletic ability, getting his one hand up and batting that down, and really giving us an opportunity, we felt, in overtime to win the football game.
And here, another great play by Barrett.
Yep, stretching out to the edge, making them work. You know, Max Barrett there, Matthew Bookman's there, Bryce Reed chasing, Dante Mattarella inside out, Matthew Casadas coming up. A lot of guys around the football, and that's exciting to see. We have made significant improvement in that area, getting lots of bodies around the ball.
Now, we went through the highlights, a long list of highlights, a lot of positives. Is it a matter of build on the positives and turn the page and get ready for Friday night?
Absolutely. You know, nobody's excited about the fact that we're 1-7. I mean, it's very disappointing. It eats away at us, especially when you see the time and effort our kids put in. You know, most teams that put as much effort forth as our players do have success. And for some reason, it's been elusive this year. It hasn't been effort. It hasn't been enthusiasm for the game of football. I think our kids are fun to watch on a weekly basis. We've had our share of struggles, but we keep going forward, and we will. And this is our last chance at home this year at Harmon Geist to get a win, and I'm 100% confident we'll do that.
Okay, we'll talk more about Wallenpaupack at the end of tonight's show. But up next, we have one of the senior leaders, Matt Fisher. He's our guest this week as Sports Talk continues.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Experience the beauty of the Valley Country Club and let them sponsor you for your next event. Toss the flowers and dance the night away with their course as your backdrop. Let Valley Country Club host your next special occasion, whether it's a bridal or baby shower, anniversary, celebration of life, pool party, charity fundraiser, business meeting, golf outing, corporate, private, or social event.
Stop in at 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizzas, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in, delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices,
plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Barber Ford has the largest selection of Ford commercial vehicles in Northeast PA with over 50 Super Duties in stock. Plus, Barber Ford is the only Ford commercial vehicle center in the area participating with the state's cooperative purchasing program, CoStars. Barber Ford, where the pros go for trucks.
Welcome back to Sports Talk here on WYLN, brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network. I'm your host, Marty Burns. In the middle, we have head coach at Hazleton Area High School, Mike Brennan. And to my far right, we have senior Matt Fisher. And Matt, thanks for joining us this week.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Coach, I know we've talked about it a lot. Senior night coming up Friday night. Matt's going to be one of those seniors that officially you say goodbye to in his final regular season home game. Talk about what Matt's meant to your program.
Well, it's felt like he's been around forever, hasn't it? I mean, he's been in the program for 4 years, and this, one of our most reliable kids. The guy that I rely on all the time. He's Mr. Steady. He does everything well. He's an unbelievable student, off the charts. One of the smartest young men that I've ever coached, and his teachers will vouch for that. He's got a bright future, and he was a tremendous asset to our football program for 4 years, and just having him on the field makes you feel comfortable. That's the best thing I could tell you as a football coach, is just he's that special of a young man and player.
Now, Matt, a very special week, and before we get to you actually playing the game of football, you were on the homecoming court this past Friday night. We saw you during the halftime festivities, and now this week we mentioned senior night. How special is a senior as part of this program with you and the rest of your seniors getting ready for your final regular season home game?
Well, I can remember 4 years ago, coaches telling us it's going to go fast. You don't think so at that point, but it really does go fast. And to be here in my senior year, it's sad, but I mean, we have to enjoy these moments while we still have them.
And one of the things that has impressed me through the years playing for Coach Brennan, you seem to be Mr. Do It Whatever. Wherever they need you, if they plug you in to a certain spot, you seem to excel. Last year, you were forced into duty at the wide receiver position due to injuries. How much did that experience help you getting ready for senior year?
It helped a ton with some guys being hurt last year. Coach Bookman put me in, got me running some routes, and I started getting comfortable there early. And carrying into this year, it just made it a lot easier with the routes and everything in the wide receiver position.
And just remember, I've been doing this a long time. Even though I see Coach Bookman running around in pregame warmups, I remember when he played for the Cougars. So I've been doing this way too long. But moving you back to defense, it seems like wherever you're needed, whether you need to be up playing at a linebacker position or sometimes helping out in the secondary. We saw you in a couple different aspects just in the highlights from the other night. Support on the run, but then we saw you on a pass break up deep downfield. Just talk about your role defensively for the Cougars.
Well, each week I know that our coaches are coming up with the best defensive scheme for us to win the game, and wherever they put me, I just know that I have to make plays, and everyone else really contributes as well. So if I have to play linebacker, I'm ready to go. If I have to play safety, I'm ready to go.
And another part of the football team that you really excel at that I admire you for is when you get out on the special teams, especially the coverage units. You seem to make a lot of plays in special teams. Just talk about how you take what you do defensively into special teams, because you do very well in making the open field tackles.
Yeah, I mean, special teams, as much as everyone says, it's important to the game, just as important as offense and defense is. If you can get a big stop on kickoff, pin them down inside their 20 or something, it really sets the stage for our defense to do good on that drive.
And I would think that, you see a lot of times Luke goes with those high kicks. If you guys can get there fast enough and make the play, as you said, even though it's a shorter kickoff, if you get down there, you keep them somewhat with minimum yardage, that it's not a real good field position for them offensively to start. But let's get to Friday night. How important is it to you, and maybe not so much the whole football team, but maybe particularly you and the rest of the seniors, finish off on a high note and come away with a victory Friday night?
Yeah, I mean, it's been, like Coach said, it's been disappointing not have a win yet at home this year, but this is our last game at that stadium. I've been playing there my whole life since I was little, and it'd be really nice to get a win for the last one.
Well, Matt, I hope that it comes true, and I hope you get that victory come Friday night. Thanks a lot for joining us through the years here on Sports Talk. Best of luck to you this week, the rest of your senior year, and then in your future endeavors.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to conclude with Sports Talk with the talk about the Wallenpaugh Pack Buckhorns right after this.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
Sacco Chiropractic, East Broad Street in Hazleton, has the healthcare you've been waiting for. Whether it's a chronic issue or something new, Sacco Chiropractic has the most up-to-date techniques and therapies to help with any ailment. From his days of playing football with the Cougars and then in college, Dr. Scott Sacco has an elite understanding of sports injuries and how to correct them. Whether you are an athlete, a weekend warrior, or a grandmother, we can help with multiple issues. Call today to see why relief is super, man. 570-497-4150.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer is more than just a great place to grab 6-packs to go. You can also enjoy great draft beer, including their exclusive 3 Ornina milk stouts. Take it to go in a crowler or mix and match bottles of your favorite craft beers. Or just cool down with one of their slushies. Check out the Georgetown Pub Fare menu, including their Flight and Bites with your choice of sauces and 5-ounce draft beers. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania Lottery games. Don't forget to check out their website and Facebook for tasting events. Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer in Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow.
Hey guys, Ray Merrill here, Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazelton, the only place in Pennsylvania where it's fall. Come on down to Blaze Alexander to Greater Hazelton and see why we got to make all these cars go away. 2019 Buick Enclave Essence, all-wheel drive, now $37,988. 2019 Buick Encore, now $19,888. 2019 Buick Regal Torex Essence, all-wheel drive, now $28,988. So head on down to Blaze Alexander to Greater Hazelton. This one's got to go, this one's got to go, this one's got to go. You're going to come here and see why we take the deals the other guys won't.
Have an electrical problem? Call the Wire Guys. Need lights installed? Call the Wire Guys. Anything and everything electrical, big or small. Our rigorously trained licensed electricians are fully screened, always on time, work neat, clean, and thorough. The Wire Guys. We're here 24/7, 365. All of our work is guaranteed, 100%. When you need electrical work, you need
Wire Guys.
Welcome back to Sports Talk here on WYLN. And, Coach, we only have a few minutes left before we get to Wallenpaupack. For you, senior night, I know it's always a little bit of a downer before the game starts. Talk about this group of seniors you're going to say goodbye to.
Well, 10 seniors will play their last game at Harmon Geist on Friday night, and they've been great for our program, great to our program. They've put a lot of effort, time, and blood, sweat, and tears into our program. We appreciate that, and it's very important to us as a staff, us as a program as a whole, that we let those kids walk off that field Friday night in a winning fashion. So it's what we're going to work extremely hard for this week to prepare for that.
Okay, now the task at hand, Wallenpaupack. What stands out to you first when we talk about Wallenpaupack?
Always big up front physically, especially in the offensive end. I think offensively do a lot of really good things. Number 1, the tailback ran the ball against us last year. Number 10, the quarterback did not play against us last year. Extremely athletic, great play-action passing game out of their 2-back sets. But they'll grind you physically. They'll try to run power and counter at you, and they'll do it well.
Now, I would think if you get the kind of effort you got from your defense Friday night, if it carries over to this Friday night, I would think that you'd have to be pretty happy with the result come Friday.
You know, we have to have an outstanding defensive performance again. They've been doing a great job of putting guys on the ground and improving. You know, we asked them today, you know, hey, listen, can we have that effort plus some this week? You know, to give our offense, our young offense, some opportunity to have success. And they've done that for us, but obviously the offense this week is extremely important. We have to continue to improve, not make errors, you know, move the chains and get first downs. Be great on first downs so we can move the chains and get points on the board. I think we're taking steps towards that every week.
And I would think offensively, to what you talked about, the 95-yard drive, we saw Kellen do things with his arm and with his legs, and I would think that has to continue.
It was good to see him back. Tyler Wolf filled in admirably in his absence as a freshman. Kellen is a little older. Kellen is very mature. He's a tremendous leader, and he's starting to buy into the whole process and talks a lot to the coaches. His communication skills are great, and he's a winner, and we're gonna win a lot of football games with him this year and next year.
Coach, best of luck. Let's get a victory Friday night.
Thank you, Marty. Appreciate it.
For Coach Brennan and for Matt Fisher, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Join us next week as we go over the Wallenpaupack game. A look ahead, I can't believe I'm saying it, the regular season finale on the road against Crestwood, and another special guest from the Cougar football team. That's all next week on Sports Talk, and it's brought to you by the Lehigh Valley Health Network.